find love when you least expect it, right? No, what I'm least expecting is a kind, respectful man. Someone who actually likes me, who wants to spend time with me. No, I don't get that. Someone wants to date me.
Here's something that I don't see anyone talking about, and it's the female loneliness epidemic.
45 to 50% of men aged like 18 to 25 are scared to approach women nowadays.
That young women are really frustrated that men are not coming up to them anymore to buy them a drink or say hello. They feel like they get all dressed up, look hot to go out there and find men, and the men don't want to talk to them.
Welcome back to The Modern Judge. The female loneliness epidemic just got its own press conference. Women are confused. Men aren't approaching. Dates aren't happening. And nobody can figure out why. Gentlemen, we can figure out why. Let's go through it.
Reports predict that 50% of women aged 25 to 45 will be single by 2030.
You know it. 2030.
Why do you say
We know
that?
Because that's not even a new stat. Like, that's been going on for 2 years now. Only thing that's going up is the number of women.
So what do you think it is? Do you think the men are becoming more picky and choosy when it comes down to relationships, that a lot of these women are going to be single?
2030 is not far away, and the number isn't coming down. Every year the data gets updated, and the trend moves in the same direction. The policy didn't change. The results didn't change. And somehow the conclusion being drawn is still, men need to do better.
The gym is the most confusing social place. You'll make eye contact with somebody 10 times, even have the same routine and go at the same hours, yet you won't talk to each other. We'd rather download an app to say hi than saying hi in person to someone who's 10 feet away from you, who is giving you signals to approach them.
She's right about this one. The gym used to be where people met. Now it's where people perform for each other from a safe distance and then go home and match on an app with the same person they saw in person an hour ago. Nobody wants to be the one who moves first anymore, because moving first has consequences she helped create.
Especially the college guys. Our age, like, I don't really think they initiate. Guys our age, I've only really been hit on organically by older guys, not ever guys my age.
Well, the guys her age watch what happened to other guys her age who tried. They updated their behavior accordingly. The older men approaching her grew up in a different era, before approaching became a risk assessment exercise. She wants that energy back. It's not coming back, not from her generation of men. They already learned the lesson.
Because women said, leave us alone.
I would love to meet a guy organically.
Here's the thing. You want the guy that you're attracted to do that. But part of the deal was there are going to be guys who you are also interested in who are going to hit on you. But part of that deal also means that there are going to be guys who you're not attracted to who are going to hit on you. For you as women, that's going to feel awkward. That's going to feel uncomfortable.
I don't mind it personally.
You might even be like, creepy. Because here's an interesting thing. Certain things said or done by a guy who you have attraction to, give him a bit of leeway. Like the same stuff that you would deem creepy if like a guy you weren't attracted to said it, if the guy you are like do think is attractive said it,
You'd be into it.
You'd be like, I'm into this. More behavior will fall into the threshold of creepy if you're not attracted to the guy.
He finally said the quiet part loud. Creepy is not behavior. It's a reaction to a face. If the man she finds attractive says the exact same words, she's into it. If the man she doesn't find attractive says them, that's harassment. The behavior didn't change. Only the face did. And men are supposed to somehow know in advance which category they fall into.
The reason guys stop coming up to you is because women, you like decayed and turned into these monsters where you're just ingrates, you've got inflated egos, you're treating men like crap, you're out for attention and then to just reject them. So they're done with your game, right? And don't compare yourself to some 90s and 2000 chicks because they were different. They were cut different.
She is absolutely right, and she delivered it without apology. The women of that era weren't playing the same game. They were genuinely interested in connection, not in collecting rejection stories for content. The attitude changed first. The male behavior followed. She tracked the timeline correctly.
I really can't deal with the girls are scary. This is part 85 of Harsh Sister Advice, where I explain things to men as if they're my brother. Even if we are scary, What are you gonna do about it? Are you gonna hide under your bed for your whole life? Or are you gonna face your fear, overcome it, get out there, and meet a good woman? There's really no excuse for not shooting your shot and not starting a conversation with someone that you think might potentially be a good match for you. What are you so scared of? Rejection? Hearing, "I'm sorry, I'm not interested." Or her friend walking up and saying, "Sorry, she has a boyfriend." Or her giving you a dirty look and walking away. Like, think of the worst possible scenario of a girl rejecting you. It's probably still not that scary.
She has clearly never been publicly humiliated for approaching someone she found attractive. She has never been filmed, never been posted, never been the subject of a group chat reaction video. The worst case scenario she described, dirty look and walking away, is genuinely the best case scenario for men right now. The worst case is considerably worse than that, and she knows it.
What do you mean you don't have a boyfriend? You're so pretty. What do you mean you have 0 men in your phone? What do you mean you've gone 8 months without... What do you mean? That makes no sense. Yeah, well, combine pretty with intelligent, strong, successful, slaying at life, you've got a very terrifying woman on your hands. A very not easy woman on your hands, right? Men don't like that. Men do not like me. Men are very, very terrified of me. And the men who do like me, the ones that are attracted to me, are unavailable. Men who are in relationships actively. And uggo weirdos. Because at the end of the day, I am merely just a fantasy. I am not a real human because of the pretty and scary. So yes, babe, I'm alone. I'm very, 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 very single.
Men are not terrified of her. Men looked at the full package, the personality, the energy, the attitude that comes with it, and quietly decided the price was too high. Terrifying is a much more comfortable explanation than the way I present myself makes people not want to stay. One of those requires change. The other doesn't.
You know this generation is cooked when they invent a word simp in a negative way. You're such a simp if you show that you love and care for a girl. Oh, you're such a simp if you really express yourself and show your feelings and emotions for someone. That's what girls want. Have you watched rom-coms? Have you seen movies, TV shows? We love that shit. We love when a man yearns for a girl. That is like top tier flirting for us. And then men go ahead and be like, "Oh, you're such a simp if you do that." Yeah, I want a simp then. Let's make it a positive thing. Let's change the narrative of a simp. I would love if a guy made a CD for me. I would love if a guy stood outside holding a boombox trying to get me back. I would freaking love if they hired a string quartet and sang to me in the bleachers like 10 Things I Hate About You. I would eat that shit up. Bring back the simping, bro.
Oh, hell no.
Bring back yearning, bring back yearning, bring back yearning. Why aren't we yearning? Why aren't the men yearning?
She wants a grand gesture. The boom box outside the window. The string quartet in the bleachers. She wants a man so obsessed with her that he makes a public spectacle of his devotion. And the response to that, from the man sitting right there, was, oh hell no. Not because men don't know how to feel deeply. Because they already figured out what happens when you show that card too early.
So, do we not want to go on dates anymore? Just a genuine question, because of all the guys I match with, only 2 have asked to go on a date with me. Several were not looking for that, so we just bypassed them. Bye-bye. And then of the ones that I wanted to go on a date with, I asked. And I did it in a way that it wasn't me asking. I would say, like, would you be open to planning a date? That way it's in their court. If they want to do something about it, they can do something about it, and I'm not asking them. Yeah, that has only worked one time. So, back to my topic sentence. Are we just not going on dates anymore? And I don't need to go be wined and dined, dinner. Like, we could go on a walk. My cousin has gone on several dates where they just walked just to get to know each other. And, like, that's fine by me. Or we We can go do something where you don't have to spend a bunch of money. Like, that's not what I want. The reason why I want to go on a date is because I want to see if we're compatible in person. Because over text, I can put what I feel you're saying, and when we meet in person, I can actually like see where we're at with things. So that's why I go on dates. I don't do it for a free meal. I'm not gonna take you to the bank. Like, I just want to get to know you and see if we're compatible, and then we can go from there. Okay? So walking date's fine. We could do a quick coffee date. We could go play mini golf, like whatever. Like, you do not have to break the bank to take me on a date. That's not what I'm here for. But yeah, so what are some reasons why we're not taking women on dates? Because I'm just a little confused and would love some answers. So men, please enlighten us, please.
She tried the indirect ask. Asked men to plan something without actually asking them. It worked once. She's genuinely confused about why. Boys! She's one of the rare ones who's actually trying. And the system she's navigating is broken enough that even trying doesn't guarantee anything anymore. That part, genuinely, is worth acknowledging. She's not getting approached. She's not getting dates. She's not getting what she described as the bare minimum. And somewhere across town, the men she wants are having the exact same conversation in reverse. They stopped approaching. They stopped planning. They stopped putting themselves out there. Not because they stopped wanting connection, because the process of trying got expensive in ways that had nothing to do with money. The modern judge has reviewed every clip. The loneliness epidemic is real on both sides. The difference is, only one side is still pretending they didn't help build it. See you in the next one.